Happy birthday, Cougar animal totem for those people who are born between February 19th and March the 20th. Now that's according to Sun Bear's Earth Astrology. The cougar is the animal totem for these people, and that's you. The corresponding sun sign in the zodiac astrology is Pisces. So animal totems, they can help us to understand our own patterns and behaviors and make sense of them. So it's also helpful to understand the characteristics of the people around you. So if you know a cougar, a Pisces person, you're really going to want to pay attention to this, or a Pisces child. Study the habits and the habitats of the animal totems. Do they live on land, in the water? Can they fly? Are they pack animals or loners or both? What do they eat? How do they hunt and capture their prey? We're going to answer some of those questions regarding the cougar. So the cougar lives on land, but can climb trees and mountains. Remember, this is a cat, a very big cat. And they are territorial. We'll talk more about that. They like to have their own marked territory. And they prey on deer. That's their favorite. But they've also figured out how to turn a porcupine on its back to get to its tender underbelly. And they do have a large portion of their diet is the porcupine. So it's a very, very powerful medicine. The cougar has many names. It could be the puma, the mountain lion, the panther, the cougar. Cougar is the South American name. And the name Puma comes from the Quechua language spoken in the Incas. And when I was on my spiritual journey in Bolivia, Peru, and Machu Picchu, I saw many signs of the honoring of the three, what they call the Trinity, the three animals, the serpent, the puma, and the condor. And by the way, the serpent, the snake, is my animal totem. So not long before I set out on this trip to South America, I had a vision of this black, beautiful black puma, and it looked straight at me. It was just that total eye contact. And it felt like it was an ally. So I had no fear at all. And ever since, I have kept that as my dream guide. So when I'm going to a place of dreaming, it's the black puma that I bring with me. And in Animal Speak, this is the other book I refer to, Ted Andrews says, if cougar has shown up in your life, it's time to learn about power and test your own power. So learn to use the power. So when cougar shows up as a totem, much of the trial has been worked through. Now is the time to assert. A cougar leaps at its opportunities. If you've ever watched a cat jumping on a mouse or a little piece of string, you know what that behavior looks like. They jump at the opportunity. And as I said, the deer is the cougar's favorite prey. And anyone with a cougar totem should also study the deer, because deer, their sign is the gentleness of the deer. So it's a reminder to the cougar that power can be asserted gently. Cougar teaches you to take charge of your life and your circumstances most effectively, but it doesn't always have to be done with the claws out. You can retract those claws and come from a place of gentleness. Now, my cougar friends, the women, I don't know many cougar males that I associate with, or that I know that they're cougar males, that they're Pisces male, but the women are powerful and they're in charge of their life and their circumstances. When they're dissatisfied, they make the necessary changes. Sometimes they leave a road of disaster in their wake. So they will jump on the opportunity, they'll make the changes, and they'll do it with claws out. Other of the Cougar women, I've seen them make the changes from a very gentle place, from a place of caring and nurturing, because they are very caring and nurturing. Now, Sun Bear, he tells us that the color is blue-green, and that's their stone is the turquoise. So keep that in mind. The family unit. When cougars mate, it's the female is often the aggressor. And I love the way Sun Bear phrases that. He doesn't say she makes the first move. He says she's often the aggressor. She will chase after the male of her choice and then give him a few swats to get his attention. And when he reciprocates, they wrestle for a while before sealing the relationship. And male cougars don't have much to do with raising the young kits. And the female cougar is a very good mother until the little ones get to a certain stage, and then she just wants to go do her own thing. The characteristics associated with the cougar animal totem are calm. Cat has to be calm before it can do what it needs to do. It's deliberate, it's deep, could be psychic, moody and mysterious for sure. And like this kindly cat, they like to keep to themselves in a high territory of their own minds or spirits, because they often feel that they've been hurt at the hands of their fellow humans. And cougar people also, like the cats, they need to have their own territory. This is essential for their well-being and their balance. And they tend to mark their territory, whether it's of philosophy, of business, of relationships. And once this is marked, they don't like others to intrude without their invitation. And they'll be hurt if others try to do so. Now, there are lots of celebrity cougar people. Here's a little sample. And when you think of the stories of Pisces and the characteristics for the sun sign, and when you think about these people, these celebrity people, you may be able to clearly see the relationship to their cougar characteristics that come out. Rihanna, Drew Barrymore, Chelsea Handler, Josh Groban, Justin Bieber, Keisha, Catherine O'Hara from Schitt's Creek, Carrie Underwood, Eva Longoria. She had to completely reinvent herself after her first marriage didn't turn out the way she had expected. Queen Latifah, she did a reinvention also. Adam Levine, Glenn Close, Smokey Robinson, Seal. Oh, I'm a big fan of Seal. Saw him in concert, so good. John Bon Jovi, Rob Lowe, those are all celebrities that have cougars as totems. So happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed this, and it will help you to be able to work with the power of your animal totem and make the world a better place. Thank you, and have a very, very zesty birthday. Thanks a lot for being with me. And if you enjoyed this, subscribe to my YouTube channel while you're here. Thanks.